EUROISD Reporting Services is here in Lima, Peru for the UN Climate Change Talks, covering selected side events. On Friday, December the 5th, a side event on the EUROCLIMA program, a joint Latin America-EU response to climate change, was held.
EUROCLIMA is a regional program for Latin America in the field of climate change. It's financed by the European Union. It's addressed to the 18 Latin American countries, including Cuba, and it's aimed at facilitating the integration of climate change in public policies at national and regional levels. The side event was the opportunity to present the main results of EUROCLIMA and also the perspective for the next 2 years. What was interesting to see, we have concrete results and concrete activities with journalists, what they have learned through the program, also through young people. We had also an interesting presentation on the economics of climate change and the integration of climate change in public policies. Also, all the activities related to the field of sustainable agriculture and climate change.
Johannes Karamans presented some key EUROCLIMA publications and emphasized the need for targeted research and information.
We do research, we do training, and we bring governments together. And we've written several what we call methodological guidelines for government officials. They are based on what the countries ask us. And we give them that information in a format that is easily available, even for people who are not, although they may be politicians, but they're not always experts in certain fields. Even so, they can read it and make a very informed decision.
Partners explained how they are implementing EUROCLIMA's components.
Well, ECLAC is the Economic Commission for Latin America, and basically ECLAC is trying to do with the countries to generate and design and implement all these public policies to help cope with climate change.
Our cooperation is based on 3 key aspects: high-level dialogue with politicians, with ministers, to try to make them understand and work closely with us in promoting this change in the national way of doing business. The other area that we are working with EUROCLIMA is legal issues, because we want to promote legal frameworks in every country of Latin America and the Caribbean, so that the rules of the game are the same for everybody, so that mitigation and adaptation are cross-cutting issues for all sectors. And then the third aspect is working with civil society to make them understand better what are the issues with climate change and how they can contribute to change the way we do business every day.
Cristobal Revico highlighted a mapping tool used to develop adaptation strategies.
Basically, we started working with the EUROCLIMA about 4 months ago. They introduced us into this tool they have measuring adaptive capacity in institutions. So the main idea about this work was to integrate this tool into a municipal context. So what we did, EUROCLIMA provided the expert that came to Chile to train us. We learned how to use this tool, this methodology. We implemented it in around 15 municipalities, so we had the chance to test this methodology at different scales. And what we did afterwards was to generate our version of that tool based on our indicators, our criteria, our experience, and then we fed that back to EUROCLIMA. So this experience was really positive for both organizations.